Hello, I'm Ginger Nelson, and welcome to Tea Time. Today we have Wes Ehlers on the set with us, and he is running for City Councilman District 1 right here in Tifton. Welcome, Wes.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, Wes, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you came from, who you are?
Sure. I've lived in Tifton for 22 years. It's a beautiful city. It's given me so much over the years. It's given me an education. I went to school at Tift County. I went to school at ABAC. And I was able to take advantage of the Georgia Southwestern ABAC partnership and get my 4-year degree in business administration from Georgia Southwestern, and all at the same time living within Tifton.
Yeah, so you pretty much grew up in Tifton.
I did.
You grew up and you graduated from high school at Tift County?
Mm-hmm.
At what year?
2001. I'm a young one.
Yeah, you're telling your age. It's a young age, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you went on to ABAC.
Yes.
And you went to ABAC and you actually got your 4-year degree through ABAC, through Georgia Southwestern.
That's correct. Mm-hmm. And after that, I was able to get a job with First Community Bank here in Tifton. There I was the Special Assets Manager, where my job was to basically identify problem loans and work to the best of our ability to get those businesses or people back on their feet.
So, Wes, you've been at Colony Bank for how long?
I started there in March, and I'm now a loan officer there, helping folks being able to.
Okay, so you hadn't been there very long.
No, ma'am. I was able to give it an opportunity and better my family, and so that opportunity came, and I decided to take it.
Speaking of family.
Yes, I'm married to my beautiful wife, Erica, and I have a young son, 4-month-old, named Keegan, and he is the light of my life. He is absolutely the best thing that's happened to me.
So you've been married how long?
I was married in February of 2012, so about a year and a half.
Year and a half, and now you have a 4-month-old baby.
Yes, and he is, like I say, he's the light of my life.
Are you sleeping at night?
We are just now getting to sleep, and you know.
Hey, well, you're lucky. I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes it's up to a year before you can get to sleep.
Well, he's a big baby, and so when he gets his tummy full, he likes to sleep. So we're happy that he's sleeping throughout the night now.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Wes, you decided to run for District 1.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us a reason of why you decided to run?
Well, after the tax increase, my financial background kicked in. Going back to what I was telling you, that my job was Special Assets Manager, was to identify problem credits. Red flags go off, and so what I did is I took, the thought is, okay, if we went up 3 mills in overnight, and for the past 6 years we haven't increased the millage rate, what's going on here? There's got to be a problem. Mm-hmm. So I go back and look at the financials and found that we were making large transfers from our reserve accounts, per se, to the general fund in an attempt not to raise taxes. And those were red flags that I noticed. And, it was pleasing to see that we did have some councilmen and councilpersons that saw those facts and saw those ways and said, hey, you know what, unfortunately it's a tough decision, but we do have to raise the tax. And it's not an easy decision, and those type of decisions are going to be something that I'm going to have to vote on each time. And if I can base those decisions on the hard facts that are presented to me, then I think that I've done a great job.
So basically, when the millage rate was increased, you sat down with pen and paper and started studying.
Exactly, because I had to figure out myself, is there a way to roll back the taxes? If it's feasible and it's fiscally responsible, then that's what I planned on doing. I looked into it and I found only 3 ways to really do it. The first way was to cut staff that represents our police, fire, and public works departments. The second way was to cut funding to those departments. And the third way was to just borrow the money through offering bonds or just acquiring a loan itself. And none of those 3 avenues I felt are in the best interest of our short-term or long-term futures for the city of Tifton.
Mm. So you were basically trying to figure out how to do this, and then the idea came to you that maybe I should run for this seat.
Exactly. It's time you have to live on a budget. I have to live on a budget. It's time for our city to live on a budget. Yeah. We've passed a budget. We need to stick to it. One of my platforms is being accountable. We need to have our folks accountable for their budgets. If they decide that we need to overspend, they need to have a good reason to why we're doing that. Our main goal should be to always come under budget in everything that we do. And if we're able to do that, then we're able not to raise the taxes. I mean, that's simple math.
So you're running for District 1. Can you give us an idea of where District 1 is?
Sure. All right. Starting on 20th Street, we're going to run down 20th Street all the way to Old Osceola. And then Old Osceola, we're going to go around the Cypress Ridge area, around Tift County High School, come around that area, go up around 50th Street, go around the 50th Street area, come back down Tift Avenue and go up 28th Street and down Central Avenue, and which beats back to 20th Street. And it encompasses about 2,500 voters. It's a large area. I like to call our district the melting pot of City of Tifton. We have all sorts of people that live within our district. So it's a great district. I've lived in it for 22 years, and I know the district very well.
So you're actually running for the district that you have lived in.
That's correct.
For 22 years.
That is correct.
That's right. Okay, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to let Wes tell us about his platform and the changes that he thinks needs to be made right here in Tifton. We'll be right back.
Meet Carolyn Tallman, a master cosmetologist and a Moultrie Technical College graduate from the class of 1997. She is well acquainted with the tools of the trade, but even these tools could not prepare Carolyn for the life-changing obstacles that would lie in her path. This working wife and mother of two bravely faced a late-stage cancer diagnosis, not only once, but twice. And her Moultrie Tech family was there, holding a bone marrow testing drive in 2007 in her honor. Now, 6 years post-transplant, Carolyn is cancer-free and a busy team member in a thriving hair salon in Moultrie. The work ethics traits she learned at Moultrie Tech, that of a positive attitude and a strong character, helped this survivor to help others feel alive and more beautiful.
This changes everything.
We're everywhere you turn. Moultrie Technical College.
Good morning, Key.
Good morning, Kevin. Are you ready to go catch some fish?
Yes, sir.
Great. I tell you, that's a good-looking suit you're wearing there.
Well, thanks, man. Yeah, Frog Togs has got a suit for whatever you do.
I tell you, where's that nephew of yours?
I don't know. He's probably on his cell phone texting his girlfriend.
So what'd you tell her? You gonna miss her?
Yeah, next time you need to find one that likes to fish. Frog Tog. Whatever you do, there's a Frog Tog suit for you. Hi, I'm Kevin Sport, country music artist and host of our show, The Right Place. I had a chance to go to Haiti with Compassion International. This experience opened my eyes to the hardships of children and how just a few dollars a week can make a difference in a child's life. I'm asking you to consider making this work a part of your life. If you'd like to learn more, please go to our website at kevinsporttv.com or just call the number on your screen today.
Very good.
Sounds great, Kevin. I think that'll do.
Hi, I'm Kevin Sport, country music artist and host of the TV show The Right Place. I'm always saying you're in the right place when you're following your dream. Well, following your dream is a continuous journey, and that journey needs a good start. Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College in Tifton, Georgia may be that place for you. They have programs in agriculture, business, liberal arts, math, science, and even nursing. Go to abac.edu today.
The Smokehouse in Tifton is bringing back the old time special with their $4.99 meal deals. The $4.99 meal deal includes the entree of your choice, a choice of 2 sides, garlic bread, and a sweet tea. For your entree, choose between a 1/4 pound certified Angus hamburger steak, smoked chicken, chicken tenders, or sliced or pulled pork. Then take your pick of 2 delicious sides like original barbecue beans, fries, green beans, potato salad, slaw, baked potato, baked sweet potato, or add a salad for only $2.99. Stop by and enjoy the $4.99 meal deal at the Smokehouse Restaurant on Highway 82 in Tifton, where everything is cooked over high quality blackjack oak.
Welcome back to Tea Time. I've been talking to Wes Ehlers, and he is running for City Councilman in District 1 right here in Tifton. And before we went to break, we were talking about a little bit about the changes that you want to see made maybe here in Tifton. And also, we mentioned that you have a college degree. I didn't ask you what kind of degree that you have. You majored in?
It's the business administration. Small business management was my exact focus of study.
Business management. You work at Colony Bank. You have a background working with businesses.
That's correct. You know, one of my success stories, and going back to the job that I had as special assets managers, we were able to identify that this business was having some issues with overdrafts and past due payments on their loans. I called in the customer. He brought himself in, and we sat down and we talked. And I says, you know, what's going on? And he said, well, Wes, he goes, to be honest with you, he says, my sales are going up. My expenses are in line. He says, but I don't understand why I'm not having the money come in. And so I said, well, bring me your financials. Let me take a look at it. And so what I was able to do was to spread those financials, and noticed where a majority of his hang-up was in his accounts receivable. He was waiting too long for other people to pay him. His collections were running around 90 days. And so, you know, as a banker, I can't demand that he make these changes. The only thing I can do is make recommendations, basically like I would be doing on the city council. What we were able to find out is, or what I was able to suggest to him, is that he improve his collections by 30 days. And by doing that would put about $15,000 or $16,000 per month into his account, and he would be able to make his payments, his payrolls, and expenses. We were able to do him a small line of credit to get him over that hump, and this business was operating in the worst economic times and having these problems during that time, but we were able to save that business, and that fella is still operating today, and he's doing a wonderful job, and that's just one of the success stories that I've done over my 6-year career.
Gotcha. So now, Wes, can you tell us a little bit about your platform?
Well, my platform is very simple. It's fiscal responsibility. That encompasses being on budget. That encompasses making sure that our tax dollars are stretched as far as it can go, and to the benefit of the citizens. You know, not only will I be making decisions for District 1, but I'll be making decisions for the entire city. So we need to allocate our tax dollars efficiently, effectively, and conservatively to a point that we get the best return on our dollar. The next point of emphasis on my platform is accountability, and that goes into fiscal responsibility. It's time for our folks to be accountable, from the city worker all the way to city council. We need to be held accountable for our actions, our votes. We need to be held accountable for going over budgets or not maintaining the budgets. We need to make sure that we're doing everything in our power to operate our city efficiently, and at the same time not doing anything that's going to harm it financially. The third platform is being transparent, and that's for my constituents. That's going to include me being open and honest with my folks. I've been able to meet with several people, and transparency is something that they really, really want in their elected official. I would be able to do that by several things: by email, by phone, I have a Facebook page if you're into that sort of thing, and face-to-face meetings.
So no secrets hidden.
No secrets at all. We're going to be an open government. We're going to be an open book, or I am, or that's what I'm promising to my folks. You know, it's very important to be able to be open to your people and let them know what's going on in their city. I can be an effective leader by doing that. If I have a meeting with a constituent and they can give me some maybe some opinions or whatnot on certain issues, I can then go back and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so on 40th Street said this idea. You know, why can't we do this idea? This seems like a great idea. You know, I can take those opinions and I can take them to the city council and hopefully lead as an example for our community, or for our district, for my district.
And so, can you tell us a little bit about TAG?
Well, TAG is something that I talked about in my town hall meeting, and TAG is a Tifton Area Government Group. It's basically a meeting with our county leaders, our leaders in Tye and Omega in the city of Tifton. We all get together and we start hashing out problems, or we give ideas. I think it's very easy, very important for our local governments to work together as a whole, as a team, because the old saying that we've got on every Blue Devil jersey or Blue Devil shirt that we've ever received is, together everyone achieves more, a team. So if we can all work together, it's going to do nothing but be for the betterment of the county and the city.
So you're talking about reinstating it. So apparently it is not in use at this moment.
Yes, right now it's not, but we would like to get it back together and be able to hash out those issues and work out some plans, and so we can work together in the future. Like I say, us working together is for the betterment of the entire county and city.
Why do you think it is that they're not working together right now?
Well, it's over several different things. It's just not one. We just need to sit down and get together and talk about it. I've talked to several of our county leaders already, and they are very interested in putting this group back together, so I know that they're willing to come to the table. We're going to come to the table. I know our group is willing to do that as well, and I'm sure that the city of Tata and the city of Omega would be willing to do that as well, so maybe we can all work together and make Tifton great.
Well, I know we talked off camera about it, and we talked about how I don't live in the city, but I live in the county. But then, yeah, I work in the city.
Right.
I do shopping in the city.
That's right.
And so basically we are all one.
We're all one. Citizens, if you live within the city limits, you pay county taxes.
That's right.
And folks in the county come
City.
to town,
That's right.
and we're able to all live and work together. And that's why I say if we can all work together and work together in the betterment of the county and the city, I mean, that's just another wonderful thing that we can do together.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about where you can get in touch with Wes, and you can ask him questions for yourself. We'll be right back.
Meet Paul Arvizu, a 2012 graduate of Moultrie Technical College and a certified surgical technologist at Tift Regional Medical Center. He works in a field considered non-traditional for men. But Paul already knew firsthand what it's like to be considered different and to be transplanted by the winds of change. He immigrated to America from Mexico with his family as a 5-year-old, and while at Moultrie Tech, he gained full United States citizenship, was a Student of the Year finalist, and graduated with honors. No matter where life takes him now, Paul says nothing is out of reach. Thanks to faculty members, classmates, and a diploma from Moultrie Tech, he's empowered to help change lives as a valuable member of a surgical team.
This changes everything.
We're everywhere you turn. Moultrie Technical College.
The Smokehouse in Tifton is bringing back the old time special with their $4.99 meal deals. The $4.99 meal deal includes the entree of your choice, a choice of 2 sides, garlic bread, and a sweet tea. For your entree, choose between a 1/4 pound certified Angus hamburger steak, smoked chicken, chicken tenders, or sliced or pulled pork. Then take your pick of 2 delicious sides like original barbecue beans, fries, green beans, potato salad, slaw, baked potato, baked sweet potato, or add a salad for only $2.99. Stop by and enjoy the $4.99 meal deal at the Smokehouse Restaurant on Highway 82 in Tifton, where everything is cooked over high-quality blackjack oak.
Sounds great, Kevin. I think that'll do.
Hi, I'm Kevin Sport, country music artist and host of the TV show The Right Place. I'm always saying you're in the right place when you're following your dream. Well, following your dream is a continuous journey, and that journey needs a good start. Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College in Tifton, Georgia may be that place for you. They have programs in agriculture, business, liberal arts, math, science, and even nursing. Go to abac.edu today.
Good morning, Key.
Good morning, Kevin. Are you ready to go catch some fish?
Yes, sir.
Great. I tell you, that's a good-looking suit you're wearing there.
Well, thanks, man. Yeah, Frog Togs has got a suit for whatever you do.
I tell you, where's that nephew of yours?
I don't know. He's probably on his cell phone texting his girlfriend.
So what'd you tell her? You're gonna miss her.
Yeah, next time you need to find one that likes to fish. Frog Talk. Whatever you do, there's a Frog Talk suit for you. Hi, I'm Kevin Sport, country music artist and host of our show, The Right Place. I had a chance to go to Haiti with Compassion International. This experience opened my eyes to the hardships of children and how just a few dollars a week can make a difference in a child's life. I'm asking you to consider making this work a part of your life. If you'd like to learn more, please go to our website at kevinsporttv.com or just call the number on your screen today.
There were no hidden fees on anything. The price that I saw on the internet was the exact price that I paid.
Cook4.com is the best place to go online, and Cook County Ford is the best place to go on US 41.
I like it when they don't rush you or hassle you. They give you all the time you need down here at Cook County Ford. Oh, Adam, Leon, all the guys. We've known them all now 26 years. We've been coming up here that long, and we can't think of going anyplace else.
The price is right. Right on the window and right on the money at Cook County Ford. Come on down.
I don't know what's happening. Start a new check. What did I do? Okay. Wow. It's so weird.
Hey! Hi!
Oh my gosh. Hi! God, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm so nervous. Gia, you're so big. Come closer to the camera. Wait, now you're in my face. That was so good.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where the ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
Ever wonder what makes us, the Smurfs, so happy? The forest, of course! This is where we, along with the beautiful forest creatures, make our home with beautiful plant life, clean water, and endless adventures. It's a place to celebrate. So discover the forest with your family today. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back to Tea Time. I've been talking to Wes Ehlers, and he is running for City Councilman District 1 right here in Tifton. And Wes, can you tell us, early voting has already started?
Yes, it has. It started October 14th, and it runs through November 1st. And then the general election is November 5th.
November the 5th. So District 1 actually needs to get out and vote.
That's exactly right. You know, you're voting for your future. We are, one of us, we're going to be representing you for the next 4 years. So your decision is going to be how your district is going to be operated within the next 4 years.
Now, if someone is confused of what district they're in, they can...
You can contact the election board and just give them your address, and they'll be able to tell you what district that you live in. You know, there have been signs, and we're guilty of this too, but putting signs all over the city, and we've really caused some confusion. But if you are unsure where your house lies or where your residence is within the district map, just call the election office, and those ladies will be able to help you with that.
Gotcha. Now, Wes, if someone wants to ask you a question, wants to get to know you a little bit better, has a concern, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, we have a Facebook page, like I mentioned earlier. That's facebook.com/Ehlers, EHLERS, District 1, Tifton. Or they can contact me through my email at wesehlers@hotmail.com, and that's WESEHLERS@hotmail.com.
Okay, so if someone has a concern, they can get in touch with you, or they want to get to know you better, or they want you to come visit them.
That's right. If you email me and say, "Hey, Wes, come by and stop and see me," I'll most definitely make time to do that.
Now, you have been going door to door, haven't you?
I have. We have really been hitting the streets. We've almost reached over 80% of our district.
Oh, that's great.
We have really been hitting the streets hard. So on Saturdays, Saturday mornings, if you see me walking around, feel free to talk to me. Tell me what your concerns are, and tell me what your wishes are for the future, and your vision for the city of Tifton, so I can get a better idea of how my folks want to see our district or our city ran.
So general election is November the 5th.
That's correct.
November the 5th. Well, Wes, I appreciate you coming on the set with us today.
Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate that.
And wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
And you do not want to miss going out and voting on November the 5th. It is your right to vote, so get out there and do it. We will see you next time right here on Plant TIFNet's Wiregrass Channel 3.